Today I'm joined by Ms. Priya Dutt, who is the Congress candidate for Mumbai North Central constituency. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. You had decided not to contest the polls a few months, in fact, before you announced your candidacy.
Yes.
What changed your mind?
I think this is what changed my mind was that people like me and many like-minded people like me who really believe in the fabric of our nation, believe in our democracy, believe in a united India.
Right.
I think people like us had to come down and do something to give back to the country. This was my way. I was offered a seat and I took it because this is my way of fighting back. So for me, I don't look at this election as Priya Dutt's election. I believe this election is the people's election, and people will really come out and vote for change.
If you look at the Congress party also now, in the last couple of weeks, you all have seen a change in the leadership as well. Now, Sanjay Nirupam has made way for Mr. Milind Deora.
Yeah.
So, has there been any change in the strategy that you all are looking at in with respect to Maharashtra, with respect to Mumbai actually, Mumbai election?
See, I think where we realize is that we need to really start from bottom up. That's why you see that even our strategy of campaigning has changed. It used to be big sabhas or rallies, padyatras. We've narrowed it down to smaller meetings in the areas. So there is more interaction with the people. There is more door-to-door campaigns with the people. So we are really reaching out on ground to the voters.
One key scheme, in fact, a lot of people, are very, and they're waiting to see how it pans out, is the Nyay scheme, which Mr. Rahul Gandhi has announced about. How are you going to work around that and ensure that this helps people from your constituency?
See, I'll tell you what, there are the UPA government had come up with many schemes, and many schemes which are pro people.
Right.
And during my tenure, I ensured that we implemented those schemes so that we were the bridge between the people and the government. And so I mean, when you're talking about the Prime Minister Relief Fund, so a lot of money which could go for people for cancer care. We utilize a lot of those funds. Maulana Azad scheme, which is scrapped right now, but that scheme was for the education of the girl child for minority communities. We implemented that and we really reached out to a lot of people.
You are campaigning from a constituency which is extremely diverse.
Yes.
On the one hand, you have the stars, the posh Bandra, and the other side, you have the slums of Kurla. So, when you have been campaigning, while you've been campaigning, what are the three demands? I mean, I'm sure there are many, but what are three demands that you can narrow down that you need to focus on immediately?
So I think, like you very rightly said, it's a very diverse constituency, so needs are also very diverse.
Right.
So when you look at the slum area, the biggest need is housing.
Right.
And redevelopment and rehabilitation, because there are slums on even water pipelines, and court orders say that they have to be removed from. All that is happening, but we also have to look at rehabilitating these people. So it's very challenging, but that's something which we need to focus on. When you look at the other side where the buildings and are, the needs are very different. The needs are about the hawkers, freeing up your footpaths, also looking at potholes and really preserving the open spaces.
You have contested from this constituency in the past and won, right? You have been around for a very long time. So this year, in this particular election, what gives you an edge over Poonam Mahajan, who you also faced off against last time?
I think I don't know if it's an edge or not, but I think last time you cannot compare the election last time. Last time was a Modi wave.
Right.
And if people were voting for Modi, they were not really looking at a candidate at that time. And this time what happens is people have seen in these 5 years nothing has happened. Many promises made, a lot of hype to everything, but nothing has happened on the ground level. What they continue to do though in these 5 years was spend loads of money for ads. It was like always an ad campaign, but on ground you were really not seeing anything.
If you look at Mumbai BJP, Maharashtra BJP for that matter, one of their claims, biggest claims in fact, had been last year, the previous election also was, Swachh Bharat, like as in having toilets, of course, sanitation, hygiene. But when you have been on the ground, while you've been campaigning in Kurla as well as the other locations, how much of it do you think has transpired and been built on ground?
Nothing, and especially Swachh Bharat Abhiyan became such a big campaign, which was a good thing. I think you creating an awareness. I've never disputed that at all. And we also know that corporates were asked to use their CSRs for toilets. That also was a big thing, big chunk of money. So when any member of parliament says that I spent so much on toilets, it was not really needed, because CSR funds were coming and you could have directed those funds to build toilets. But on ground you don't see that happening. 60% of our constituency is slum, and when you go into those areas, you will see that the biggest issue again today is toilets. People are coming and saying हमारा शौचालय नहीं है, यहाँ 3,000 लोग रहते हैं, दो टॉयलेट्स बने हुए हैं. So of course it's a very and I don't see anything happen on ground.
All right.
उसके बाद महाराज 2800 झोपड़े